These days, all of us have become involved in what's become known as Web 2.0, whether we had planned to be or not. Web 2.0 is really how we refer to the dynamic, user-generated content and applications that we find populating the web today. And it's really a beautiful thing. But the fact is, it's fraught with risks for the unprotected, and that's why we're here today. You know about the potential dangers for your organization, and you're looking for answers. Well, fortunately, you've come to the right place. WebSense has been in the security business for more than 10 years now. We've developed solutions for web, email, and data protection, and today we secure more than 43 million endpoints around the globe. Now, as you know, the web is a constantly changing landscape. What we've seen lately is that traditional forms of protection, firewalls, antivirus software, protections that you probably have in place right now, they're no longer fully effective. It used to be the case that you could, with just a little bit of effort, identify bad websites that were the source of destructive activity out on the web. But now, hackers can compromise reputable websites and then use those websites to distribute the malicious code for them, without the website owner even knowing that they've been compromised. Then, to make matters worse, with the popularity of Web 2.0 sites like iGoogle and Facebook, malicious code can now be distributed out to the masses with just a small amount of resources and a little bit of deception. So the challenge is to make decisions based on content rather than on the website or the URL that it's coming from. The solution that we've developed for our clients is the Web Security Gateway. When you access the web through the Web Security Gateway, all incoming content is scanned and analyzed, and any malicious code is blocked before it ever reaches your network, whether that content is coming to you from google.com or hacker.com. And it does this without limiting your ability to take advantage of the latest Web 2.0 based tools and applications. So, let's take a look inside the Web Security Gateway to see how it works. The WebSense Triton Unified Security Center represents a real breakthrough in functionality. Unlike the other technology-based solutions available today, it provides a true task-based interface for the user of the system. The task-based layout makes the system much easier to learn and easier to use, while minimizing the chances of human error. The system is organized with a navigation bar on the left, and then shortcuts to common tasks and tools on the right. The center display reflects the current information selected by the user. The main navigation bar on the left groups all of the functions into three categories: real-time status displays, advanced reporting engines, and the industry's only fully integrated policy management system. The initial screen display is labeled the Today page, and it summarizes key information from the last 24 hours. The dashboard is a whole lot more than a static information display. It provides alerts in real time and enables you to identify threats and policy violations as they happen by simply clicking on the graph. You can jump directly to detailed, actionable information on any of the alerts displayed. The Presentation Report Engine provides 55 predefined reports. They cover the full range of both business and technical information. New reports can be generated and delivered with just a few clicks. They can also be automatically generated and distributed. Customizable chart formats make it easy to communicate important information on the behavior of the workforce to non-technical business stakeholders as well. Then, to complement the presentation report capabilities, a powerful investigative report system delivers the type of detailed report information for forensic analysis of a tax or policy violation, and it supports ad hoc reporting for customers requiring special information. The WSG policy engine is unique in its ability to enable truly unified web policy creation and management. The system gives you the ability to control inbound and outbound security filtering, advanced URL filtering, and it gives you control over 125 network applications and protocols. Security threats are controlled by blocking different categories of threats, such as phishing or bot networks. The WebSense real-time security scanning engine goes where no antivirus engine dare go. It's able to identify and to block script-based and other advanced attacks against web browsers and vulnerable applications. Now, if you're worried about productivity, you can set a schedule to permit a set amount of usage at different times of the day. For example, you might allow a set of users to go to sports sites from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock during lunch, and then again after 5 o'clock, but block them during normal business hours. Or you could give users what we call quota time, which means that they can have a chunk of time to visit blog sites each day, but no more than that. Next, we want to show you the WSG in action. Here, we've got an example of an iGoogle page, and you can see there's a lot of different content on this single page. A lot of different categories of content, some malicious, some potentially inappropriate for a work environment, some that's good and acceptable. Now, if you were looking to secure this web page based on legacy technologies such as URL filtering or web reputation, you would have two choices. You either block everything, including the good content, or you allow everything, including the malicious content. Now let's look at the URL here. This is google.com. Are you going to block access to Google? You probably wouldn't. So you would allow all of this content. Now, if we look at it in terms of web reputation, Google doesn't have a bad reputation, so you would allow all of this content to come through. But even though Google has a good reputation and it's not a site that you would want to block, it still represents a potential threat, as we can see from the content here on this screen. Now, clearly, neither reputation nor traditional web filtering of these solutions is optimal. They're just ineffective right now for the new dynamic Web 2.0. So when you control access based on the website rather than the content on the page, you actually lose control and security. But with WebSense Web Security Gateway, you now examine all the content as it comes over the wire, even for SSL sessions, without the need for an expensive third-party proxy. When you request this content through the Web Security Gateway, your policy is implemented based on the specific content. So you can see that the malicious and inappropriate content is removed, while all the good and business-related content is allowed. And this is really the optimal solution because it enables you to make the most of this evolution in the web to improve your productivity and to gain a competitive edge. And you're doing it all securely and in line with your policy. The Web Security Gateway also provides built-in enterprise-class data loss prevention to monitor and to control posting of confidential data to interactive websites like Facebook or webmail. This Web DLP capability is built into every on-premise web security gateway, and it's managed through the WebSense Triton Unified Security Center. Extensive policy wizards provide a prescription for implementing best practice compliance controls for a wide range of regulations worldwide. Predefined data patterns deliver best-in-class accuracy without the need to manually craft and tune patterns with keywords or regular expression. So with enterprise-class DLP, you not only manage who can go where, but what data they can send across corporate boundaries. All of these new technologies can be deployed on-premise as software running on industry-standard hardware, on-premise with the WebSense V-Series appliances, in the cloud as a security-as-a-service solution, or as a hybrid mix of cloud on-premise options. Now, regardless of the mix of deployment options you choose, the Web Security Gateway's true hybrid deployment architecture ensures that it can all be managed with a single policy from the Triton Unified Security Center. Let's face it, the internet's changed. Web 2.0 enables people to act on their best, but also on their worst impulses. Make sure that your security isn't left behind as methods of spreading malicious content evolve into ever more powerful and devious techniques. Like I said, reputable sites have become purveyors of spam, Trojan horses, phishing expeditions, in some cases a whole lot worse. The levels of control that the Web Security Gateway offers to you assures that you're getting the best protection possible, the protection that you really need, no more, no less. It's just part of the WebSense approach to essential information protection. Now, if you'd like more information on the Web Security Gateway, the WebSense Triton Unified Security Center, True Hybrid Deployment, or Enterprise-Class DLP, go to websense.com or contact your local WebSense reseller. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen here today. We want to thank you so much for your time.